So, after studying all the various forms of business organizations, if you have to choose one among these form of the business organizations, what factors you will consider for it? In our today's lecture, we will study about these factors and decide which form is of the business organization is best. So while you will start choosing, or while you will be in the process of choosing a form of business organization, first you will look at cost and ease in setting up of a business organization. Sole proprietorship, it is very inexpensive form of business organization. Because why? Because no kind of legal formality is required. As in the case of partnership also, partnership involves some legal formalities but very few. And cooperative society and companies, they are compulsory to be registered, and these involved few more expenses. But the formation of a company is comparatively a lengthy process and involves lots of legal formalities. If that's why, if I just only go in ease and cost of setting of an organization, I would like to prefer for the sole proprietorship. Why? Because it involves the least. If I have more sources with me, then I can go for the company form of organization. The next factor, liability. As you know, that in case of sole proprietorship and partnership, the liability of members is unlimited. They have to pay from the personal assets of their own. In the same way, joint Hindu family business, Karta also has the unlimited liability. He has to pay from his personal asset. But in the form of cooperative societies and the companies, the members' liability is limited to the extent of their capital contribution. So, if we want to bear the loss, then we will go for partnership, sole proprietorship firm. But if we want to have want to bear a very limited risk, then we will go for the company or cooperative form of organization. The next one is continuity. As you know, there is no continuity in case of sole proprietor, partnership, and sole proprietor in partnership, because any death, insolvency can affect the existence of business. And likewise, in the case of joint stock family business, if it fulfills the certain conditions like 3 successive generations to continue the business, if it is there, then the family business can go on. Otherwise, business cannot be go on. So, joint, but in the case of companies and cooperative societies, that these are not affected by the existence of its members, can run with the limited liability of its members. The next one is management abilities. A sole proprietor cannot be expert in all functional areas. In other forms of organizations like partnership and companies, there is no problem. The experts can be hired, and the experts, by paying more, the organization can get personalized management. So that's why you can observe, if a business or organization wants, and there is a simplicity of operations, then the sole proprietorship or partnership may be suitable. But if it wants a professionalized management, then it has to go for the company form of organization. Capital considerations. Capital considerations says that small business, sole proprietorship business, little capitals. Little capital is there means it can be started with small business. If a person is having limited capital, then it will definitely go for the sole proprietorship business. But if you have sources, you can collect lots of capitals. You have more and more resources. In that case, it will go for the company form of organization. In the same way, degree of control. The business is control wherever you discuss, use the word control. The control means decision taking powers. The decision taking power, if you want, no, only me and me should be involved in decision taking process, then what to do? Sole proprietorship and partnership. If you can permit others to take the decision, then you have to go with the corporate sector or the company form of organizations. Nature of business. If the business is of such kind that there is a personal contact is needed, so we have studied there that sole proprietor and partnership form is best. Or similarly, if some kind of professional nature of activities are required, then the company as well as partnership is more suitable. So ultimately we will conclude that there is not a single factor which contributes to the choice of business organization. It depends on various other factors. All are the factors interrelated, like capital contribution. Where there will be matter of capital contribution, the risk will be higher, nature of business will be there. If I want to go in the business of jewelers, so I sometimes I want to do it at the large scale, so I don't think the sole proprietorship form of business may be suitable. It will definitely go in the form of a company. Either it is a private company or it is a public company. So it was all about the chapter. In this chapter, we studied a lot regarding the various forms of business organizations. Next, we will in our next chapter we will study that how a company is being formed. It's all for the day. Thank you.